Hello there, Sagittarius. It's so good to see you again. I hope you're doing well today. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm grateful that you're here. Today, I'm going to be doing your March 2022 love reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details about any obstacles or advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. It does help to get my message out to more people. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to first start with the energy in your romantic love life. Okay, so these two flipped. Rest and rejuvenation and fifth chakra. Okay, a sense that, especially if you're kind of, rest and rejuvenation, sometimes that indicates that you're kind of separated, or you may have pulled your energy back from a romantic connection. And there's a sense that there needs to be some talking. With the throat chakra, that's all about talking, speaking your feelings, talking about your feelings, talking about what your feelings are in a certain situation. But because of the rest and rejuvenation, I get a sense that you may just be a little bit separated, or your energy is not quite committed in a certain relationship at this time, or you may feel like somebody has kind of pulled back their energy from the situation. So let's go to the soulmate cards. Yeah, okay, when I split the deck, it's loss. An energy that, even if you're not completely separated from this person, or you're thinking of ending it, there's a sense that you feel as if something has been lost within the connection. So that could just be, just feeling like your energies are not in alignment at this time, something like that. So let's see what we have here. Okay, fear, offer, and fall. Healing. Okay, so this energy of needing to heal, with rest and rejuvenation and then healing, there's this sense of needing to heal. Self-care, time out, be gentle with yourself and your twin. Yeah, there's a sense of fear here, and this is kind of like the lightning bolt, the Tower card, right? Darkness, hesitation, insecurity. Know that you are protected. No matter what you're going through right now, know that your spirit guides and angels are there with you. That, sometimes we feel like we're physically alone, but that we are always spiritually connected to our guides, to others, and not to worry about that at this time if you feel quite alone, to seek out help if you need it. Seek out a connection with somebody if you need to, just like a family member or a friend that you can talk to. So then we have fall and offer, as if, the sense I'm getting is that whatever is going on at this time is just kind of like temporary, or the feelings that you have in a certain situation are temporary, even if the connection is ending or has ended and is not going to reunite, that the feelings that you are experiencing at this time are only temporary. And I'm really getting a sense that it's kind of like, yeah, it's on a break, it's on a hiatus, but there's this sense that when you talk it out, there's an understanding, there's a healing that can happen in this connection or in your romantic love life. So if you're not with somebody, like that, there is somebody coming in. I do feel like this solitary energy at this time, but it's only temporary. Healing family connections, let go of control issues, give your relationship a chance, and calling in your soulmate. Yeah, I feel like there is, we keep getting this healing energy, a need for a discussion, talking about the situation, and not, let go of control issues. It could be that maybe you're expecting a certain outcome in this relationship. And it's allowing that to just kind of like say, okay, I'm just going with this for right now. I'm just going to experience what I can. I'm going to try to get as much sharing and caring out of this connection as I can, but not have any expectations of what it's supposed to have at this time. Because there's a sense that there is something here. There's something about giving this relationship a chance. And for some of you, if you're not with somebody right now, it is about a new connection coming in that is something to give it a chance, after perhaps a time where, you've been like, no, I think I'll just go it alone for a while, love hurts, don't need any more of that. Okay, so let's go to the tarot and get some more details for you. So your present energy, King of Swords. Yeah, the King of Swords is very logical, clear cut. Almost a little bit of it's my way or the highway, right? There is a little bit of this, controlling the outcome or wanting to control the outcome, expecting certain things. And then if, that it doesn't meet the expectation, it's kind of like the sword comes out and cuts it out. So there's a little bit of a sense of more flexibility in the situation, however that might mean. Queen of Swords on the bottom. Okay, so you could be dealing with an air sign, that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but you don't have to be. There's this sense that there is a true connection, either a true connection that you may be separated from at this time, or a true connection that is coming in for you. But it's almost like it's too logical, too analytical, with the Swords energy. It's about all being up in the head, and there's this energy of when you're up in your head, then you're trying to control it, you're trying to think it, you're trying to analyze it, right? And it's about, hey, let's just go with the flow, a little bit more of going with the flow so that things can be healed. Like in movies or something, when, like there's two sides of a situation, and there's some kind of negotiations that need to be made. So, maybe it's a couple in a divorce case, right? Or some big negotiation, and you got the lawyers over here and the lawyers on this side of the table, right? And there's like this negotiation and numbers being thrown out, and, well, no, we don't want that. We want this. And, it's kind of that type of energy of, no, this is what I want. And it could be that the two of you are both in this energy of, no, I want this. We have the offer here, like something is being offered and it's like, no, it doesn't meet my standards. I want this. No, but I want this. It's almost this energy of, okay, can we try to see eye to eye? There you go. It's an energy of, there's something here. There is something here. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Knight of Swords is that energy of being really determined. Somebody here, and I'm not saying it's you, Sag, but somebody here is trying to, be really extremely determined to get what it is that they want, and not giving it a rest, a little bit of that. Okay, so the obstacle, Page of Pentacles, the offer that somebody is looking for is not coming in, right? And I feel like this is, the offer you're looking for. But with a page, it's actually more than like the ace, the ace is the little seed. The page actually comes with a little bit of a flower, it's a little bit farther grown. I think perhaps you're looking for more of a commitment in a certain relationship. You don't want just the seed that's planted. You want to go ahead and have like a whole seedling, and it's kind of like that's not what's coming in. And then the Emperor on the bottom could be dealing with Aries energy, but that sense of somebody wanting to control, the situation. I feel like for a lot of you, it could be like you want to take your relationship to the next level. Well, you may be ready and the person you're with is not, or vice versa. It's kind of like, no, I'm not ready for that. We also have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for instance, maybe you want to take the relationship to the next level, but the person you're dealing with is like, yeah, well, I have to really focus on my career right now because, I lost my job and, I just got a new job and I really cannot devote any time to romantic, to our relationship at this time. And it's not that they want to break up maybe, but they're pulling their energy away to focus on their finances. Underneath that, we have, engagement, and it is safe for you to love and soulmate. There's something really here. Whatever this relationship is, I feel like the finances are perhaps an issue, and it could be your finances, their finances, your finances together. Somebody is kind of like drawn in a different direction. Their energy has to be put in another part of their life at this time. So let's see what your advice is. Knight of Cups, express your love. We had that, let go, healing family connections, calling in your soulmate, letting go, control issues. It's all about expressing your love. Coming from, this is so different because here we have the air signs, almost like the swords are drawn and, clashing and everything like this. And then here comes a really true expression of love. Now, this is your advice to express your love, to come at this situation with a little bit more of a mindset of love, because remember, there's only love and fear, and we have the fear card here. So when you're all up in your head about your fear of this situation, then what happens is there's not as much room for the love. So it's about just getting more into that mindset of loving this situation, loving this relationship, looking at the good of the relationship, and then the fear that you're experiencing will take up less and less space in the relationship. Yeah, judgment. Things wanting to be reunited here. There is a call that, to judge the situation, to reunite it. Do we have what it takes? Expressing your love, allowing the healing to come in. Lots of healing energy here. And then finally, Ten of Swords. Okay, so we're going to clarify this, but the message I'm getting here is that sometimes what we have to do is end the fighting, the burdens that, are kind of blocking the two of you. It's kind of like, okay, we're going to end that, sometimes like couples can get really nitpicky about something, and you have the finances, okay? So you could be fighting about the finances, about, how to spend money in maybe there's a big purchase that you're wanting to make, or, maybe you have separate accounts. I don't know. There's something about the bank account. But it's kind of like, okay, we have to end the fighting about the finances and just find a solution, like be flexible. They're saying like slush fund, like having a certain slush fund, and that maybe you both have your own little slush fund or funny money, something like that, so that there's not this bickering over finances. Yeah, Ace of Swords, finding the truth, I feel like there's this situation where somehow there's being maybe a little bit more read into it than there is. Nine of Swords. Yeah, the anxiety is just, it's almost like your fear about this situation is overruling the love, So it's about just stepping back more into your heart space in this situation. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, getting on top of this. Yeah, Six of Cups, lots of past energy here. Really getting on top of this so that you can put this, there's definitely been some disappointment, some heartbreak, some conflict that has come up in this situation. And you could be separated from this person, but it's about, can we start a new chapter? Can we take a look at what has caused us a lot of heartache and pain? Get on top of that. Come with some strategies about how we can move forward. You know, we're a couple. Can we work this out? Can we move together forward? Be victorious by finding the solutions. And if you think about it, you know, the King and Queen of Swords are maybe a little bit too much in their head right now, but at the same time, very good problem solvers. If we come together, we can, you know, get on top of whatever has caused us, you know, hurt feelings in this situation. Okay, so let's see what the Page of Pentacles is. Page of Pentacles again, Death, Knight of Cups, you know, the Empress. We had the Emperor before. Really, this is your obstacle. Your obstacle is, you know, the Death card is about rebirth, you know, transforming, taking an offer and transforming it into a love. I feel like you may have gotten some type of an offer from this person or this situation. You know, there could have been a little bit of an offer, but it wasn't exactly maybe what you were hoping for, because, you know, it's a pentacle, it's tangible, it's a good offer, it's a good offer. But I think that you were hoping for, you know, a more loving offer. Okay, so it's kind of like, okay, say, you know, the person that you're really interested in proposes. So they're bringing in their offer, but the proposal isn't exactly the type of proposal you wanted. You know, maybe you were one of those that wanted a really romantic dinner, and you know, the ring was in a cake, you know, and you know, when you cut into the cake or you took a bite of cake, there was a diamond ring in it, and the diamond ring was this specific ring that you wanted, and you know, there were candles and, you know, rose petals or whatever, right? And instead, the person that proposed to you, okay, did it on a jumbotron at a football game, right? And you don't even like football. You just agreed to go to this game, you know, because you were like, whatever. So it's not the offer that you really wanted, right? Or perhaps they proposed, but they said, yeah, but let's have a 2-year engagement. And you're like, no, I want to get married in 4 months because I want to start a family. You know, it's not that you haven't gotten an offer or somewhat of an offer. Okay, but it's just kind of like this energy of, yeah, it didn't come in exactly the way I wanted it to, you know. I want this offer to be redone. I want a different offer. And this is the offer I want, you know. Yeah, I feel like your disappointment is that you're not on the same page with whatever the offer is, whether it's about taking your relationship to the next level, or, you know, some part of your relationship, maybe doing with finances and career. There's, you know, you're just not happy with the offer. And I feel like there's a little bit of this, you know, there's a sense of, you know, in that movie Jerry Maguire and, you know, Show Me the Money. It's kind of like, show me the love. Show me the love. Yeah, it's been a long trek. 5 of Cups. Wow. Tower. Queen of Cups. Loving yourself and recognizing the fact that you deserve a worthy offer, okay? But there's also a sense of having a sudden epiphany about what that offer Does the offer have to be exactly the way that you want it to be? Because sometimes I think the message here is that if you're feeling a little bit of a loss with the Five of Cups there, like this has been a long trek, it's causing you pain, right? Then it's kind of like, okay, so the alternative would be to end it, okay, with the Tower moment, and move this out in search of something else, a Knight of Cups instead of the Five of Cups, right? And yet at the same time, there's this energy of, are you being unrealistic? A little bit of, are you being unrealistic in your expectation of what love is? Really interesting message, because I think there is a strong message here of making sure that the offer matches your worthiness. So in other words, that you are worthy of a very good offer. I feel like some of you are taking a look at this offer and saying, it's only the Five of Cups. I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to dismiss this offer in search of looking for a Knight of Cups. Remember, the Tower takes away things that are not in alignment with who we are becoming. And I feel as if this relationship, if it is being taken away, whatever that may mean, you know, it's not the offer. No, I'm not taking that offer. Or an offer hasn't come in and I've waited too long and I'm moving on. There is a sense that there is love out there for you, you know, that you can move towards something that is very emotionally fulfilling. Really interesting energy, because I feel as if there's a sense of, there's 2 points here that I think the message is asking you to take a look at. First of all, you know, you do deserve an offer that is fitting for your worthiness. And yet at the same time, there is this energy of making, checking at the door, checking to see if you're being too inflexible in the offer. It's almost like a looking at the bigger picture. I'm not clarifying this very well. There's a sense of, don't accept, the message is, don't accept an offer that is below who you are becoming. Do not accept an offer that's below that. Reject that offer and continue on your path. I have a feeling for some of you, when you continue on your path, this situation has the tendency to rise up to where you are worthy. But you have to be willing to end it. You have to be willing to walk away from it. And truly walk away. Like, not walk away hoping that it will transform. Like, truly walking away from it. Because you know you're worthy of a better offer. So let's see what this Ten of Swords is. Yeah. Ten of Swords. King of Cups. Looking for that emotional connection. Yeah. I think you intuitively know that, for some of you, I feel like you intuitively know that the ending of this relationship is also the beginning of something new with the Page of Cups, of forgiveness. Wow, there's a sense that walking away from this situation brings in the insight as to the true, like, offering of love that you truly want, whether it's with this person or not. I think that that's the thing. It's about expressing what it is that you really want to yourself. and to perhaps this person. But I want to come back to the fact that you have engagement and it is safe for you to love and the soulmate. Yeah. Okay. So the message I was getting coming back to this is that you can't transform this situation until you walk away from this situation. But it's not just like walking away as part of a game, right? It's not part of your strategy. When you walk away, you have to walk away as if it is done. And then the next part of your journey will be opened up to you. It could be that you reunite with this person, but for some of you, I feel like you won't. But that is part of your journey, is looking at this offer, not trying to control the offer. It's about, okay, that's your offer. And then looking at the offer truthfully, does it match not your expectations, but does it match what you are bringing also to the table, like your worthiness? Really interesting, because it's not judging the expectation, it's judging the connection. It's not judging the offer, it's about judging the connection. And then, is this the connection that you want? Yes or no? If it's no, then you end it and you move on down your journey, knowing that the next part of it will be enlightened to you, illuminated. Let's see what we have. Am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Okay, and we have the talk here with the fifth chakra. Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. And I think that that's why I'm getting that message, that you have to look at the connection. That's your heart. Look at the connection, how you feel about this connection, not what your mind, your fears are telling you. You know, oh my goodness, I haven't gotten an engagement ring yet. You know, this relationship isn't going where I want. Like, you controlling the external, right? Controlling it. It's about getting back into your heart, being in your heart space, asking yourself in your heart, is this the connection that you truly want? Is this the person you want to be with? It's not about looking at all the external, it's about looking at the internal. And when you do, it's kind of like when you put your heart and your head together, right? When you get it all straightened out in your heart and your head, then the miracles happen. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. Looking at this connection as far as, is this the connection that I want that matches who I am becoming? It's like you're looking down the line. Like, I feel like you're kind of like stuck looking at it right here in front of you. You know, you got the swords out, you know, you're in your head. And it's about stepping back into your heart, you know, allowing those fears to kind of be pushed out because you're putting love into the situation. But the love is not necessarily just in the connection. It's in your love for yourself, in your love for who you are becoming. And asking yourself, is this the person that is going to be in alignment with who I am becoming? Are they in alignment with that? It's not about the proposal or the level of commitment. It's about, wow, it's a very spiritual way of looking at it, of recognizing that sometimes people are on our path for a while. We may think that they're the romantic connection for life, but maybe this person has just opened you up to seeing where it is that you are going next, right? Wow. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yeah, I feel like it's getting back into your heart and really coming into alignment with who you are becoming and stepping into that energy. And when you step into that energy, it's kind of like you'll see the next step. You'll know where to go next. Well, Sag, really intense reading. I am going to leave it there. I wish you much love and light in this situation. I do personal readings, so if this is something that is resonating with you and you'd like to explore more deeply on a personal level, the link is in the description box below. And I hope to see you again soon. Much love and light to you. Be gentle with yourself right now. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.